Hi, I'm Jonathan Lewis Phillips. I'm the co-owner of Castle Wild Camp in Baconsthorpe, North Norfolk. So Castle Wild Camp is a 45-acre conservation project, and we're taking this land out of arable production, and we're financing this by a small campsite, so an eco-tourism campsite right in the heart of the project.
Now just describe the actual site, what kind of habitats there are and how people can enjoy it.
So as you can see here, the core area, as we call it in the site, is really diverse. So it's full of bramble and full of scrub, which is just the most amazing habitat for all sorts of birds and animals. Surrounding that is lots of arable fields at the moment. They were ploughed for the last time a couple of months ago, and so they will over time develop into a similar habitat as this.
Now why do you think that Castle Wild Camp can really help introduce people into the natural world, and why is that important?
Well, that's a good question. Well, I think Castle Wild Camp is the ideal place that you can come with your friends or with your family or with your kids and actually slow down, turn off your technology and relax back into wildlife. And it's a different pace of life here really, so you can actually sort of enjoy and observe everything around you. And that's so important because our lives are so hectic now that we don't often stop to look around at the wildlife or anything like that.
Now what's also wonderful is that you've almost created a mini nature reserve right here in rural North Norfolk, and you're doing it and you're funding it through quite a novel approach really. Talk to me about some of the wildlife that you're seeing come back to this formerly farmed site.
So we're in early days, but the results so far are promising. So we've got a BioBlitz carried out next week, which is bringing all sorts of experts from around the county to record lots of different groups of wildlife. But certainly so far what we've seen is that the arable fields that have come out of production, they're already having the return of lots and lots of insects, loads of solitary wasps that like the exposed mud, and lots of birds as well. So linnets, we had a hen harrier pass through here recently, and we've had 2 pairs of little owls return to the site already.
Now why do you think it's important for people to immerse themselves in nature like this? What can they gain from it?
Yeah, so I think that it's incredibly important to connect with nature. And the issue now is that quite often we're very disconnected with nature, especially kids, because maybe there's lots of cars and they can't go out and they can't just be kids and get outside. So sites like this are really important because you can actually spend time here and you can explore it, and it's immersive, so it's all around you and you can really value nature for what it is.
And also, I mean, if people want to kind of go ahead and book, then I mean, I suppose it's quite a simple process, but that each glade, like the one that we're standing in right now, has a name and they can book that specific glade. Is that how it works?
Exactly. So all of the names are all of the glades are named after the species we have at the site. So this one's called tawny, and previously last year we had tawny owlets up in that tree for a lot of the time, shouting a lot of the time. So you can literally pick the glade you want. There's lots of photographs of the different glades, they're all unique, and then you can book online via our website. Shall I try that one again?
No, that's
Are you sure? Yeah.
So what's also wonderful too is that you don't really encourage kind of amplified music, so that when people do come here, they can really immerse themselves in the sounds and the joys of nature, can't they?
Yeah, absolutely. So what we're doing here is we're creating a nature reserve, basically. And so what we want to do, and what we have done successfully so far, is attract people who want to get back into nature and to relax and to really enjoy it. So we've got some rules like no amplified music, just to basically make sure that we're creating the right atmosphere. So if you want to hear music, then come here and hear the bird song. The dawn chorus is absolutely amazing.
Well, thank you very much for giving me a tour. I appreciate it.
That's all right. You're welcome.